Hello and welcome to another week's reading vlog. I cannot quite believe that I am starting this vlog at 11:30 at night, considering I've been home all day and have not really been doing much. I edited last week's vlog, uploaded that, played Animal Crossing, and have been drawing a bunch of people on Procreate, on Twitter. I have revived my drawing people's icons thing. It is fun, it is relaxing. It always surprises me how many people ask for them. I was also live with G for a bit on her Instagram, which was lovely. I have not read everything. Have not read anything. I was furloughed today at work, so I am without work for the foreseeable. I still have my job. I am still getting paid. I just don't have to work. But my job is still secure when everything's blown over. We won't talk about that though. So I have a lot of free time now. Really need to dye my hair. Look at that, disgusting. So yeah, I need to pick something to read. And by I say I need to pick something, G and her followers have already picked for me. So I am going to read Rat Queens Volume 1, which I was hoping to read last week anyway and didn't. So yeah, I'm actually going to read this and I'm going to try and read this tonight. So it is for potions, it is under 150 pages because, you know, it is just a comic, nice and simple, so I'm going to read that. I then have also been told by G and her followers that Crescent City is my next quest. So we'll probably start on that one tomorrow. But yeah, I have also received a parcel today. I have already opened it, but I boxed it back up because I thought I will open it again here. So here we go. Have the notes here. There are 2 books in here and they are from Nicola. So Nicola, thank you so much for these. You really did not have to send me anything, especially now, but like, thank you so much. It really did brighten up a otherwise pretty pants day, to be honest. After this morning, it was so lovely to receive these. So, Nicola has sent me The Mercies by Kieran Millward Hargrave and also Girl of Ink and Stars, which is another of her young adult books. I've only read one thing by her and that is The Way Past Winter, that was it. And I enjoyed it. I liked the writing style. It wasn't a book that's necessarily stuck with me, but I had a fun time whilst I was there. So another middle grade from her, and then her adult book here as well, which is beautiful and I have been interested in as soon as I saw the Waterstones newsletter about it. So I am very interested. I think it's about, yeah, women and the men all died or something. Yeah, menfolk wiped out in an instant. Vardo is now a place of women. Sounds interesting to me. I'm not entirely sure of what it's about, but I'm pretty sure that all of the men on this island died, something to do with the sea or the wrath of the ocean or something. And all the men died and it's now like an isle of women and then something sinister happens. But yeah, this seems really interesting and is really beautiful, and I don't know much about this at all, but I remember it being really popular at a point. So thank you so much, Nicola, for these. It's honestly so appreciated, more appreciated than I can put into words, so thank you very, very, very much. But yeah, that's all I have for you today. I am going to go and read Rat Queens, take my face off, and chill out for the rest of the night. So yeah, I will probably check in with you tomorrow. Hello! I've already lost track of what day of the week it is, and it's actually Tuesday. So this not being at work thing is gonna really mess me up. It's Tuesday, hello. It is a glorious day outside. I have been sat in the garden this morning. It's fabulous. It's so sunny. I am in a crop top and shorts and am sat in the garden enjoying myself. It's great fun. Making the most of this time, doing what I can. I have finished my second read of the owls. It was Rat Queens. I think I spoke about it yesterday. I finished it this morning. It was for Potions. Yes, Potions, under 150 pages. This was a reread for me. I read this a couple of years ago and forgot absolutely everything about it, but since I've relatively recently acquired volumes 2 and 3, I wanted to give this a reread to refresh myself. And I'm very glad that I did. I enjoyed this a lot. They're called adventurers. It's like they're like a group of questers, I suppose. The mayor's men, like the guard, sends them on quests to kill things or not, or sometimes whatever. But they're also like complete party animals, like a mess. It's just really fun. So I enjoyed this. They have, you know, a threat to overcome. It was action-packed. I really enjoy these characters as well, so I'm very glad that I reread this. I've given it 4 stars. Doesn't quite hit me in the feels enough for it to be a 5-star. But yeah, 4 stars. I really enjoyed it, and I am looking forward to getting to volume 2 and 3 at some point, but probably not this month because I have the rest of my Owls TBR to get through. But yeah, Potions down. Woohoo! I should, if I'm going with what the folks on G's Live said yesterday, read Crescent City next. But I really don't fancy it. I don't know what's wrong with me, because I know that like everyone loves that book and everyone says read it, read it, read it. But I just don't fancy it right now. So I'm not gonna. Instead, I'm gonna go for The Hearts We Sold by Emily Lloyd-Jones. This is for my Ancient Runes pick with heart on the cover, so heart in the title and a little heart here as well. I don't know much about this, but I think our main character trades her heart to some sort of demon, so yeah, we'll see what this is about. But yeah, I'm excited to get into it. Take the dust jacket off. I'm gonna go and chill in the garden with it, take myself a drink out there, sit in the sun, and get started on this. But yeah, so far so good. I'm having a good day, other than forgetting what day of the week it is. But yeah, I will check in with you a bit later when I have thoughts on this and have actually started it. But yeah, for now, let's go and chill in the sun. Hello, I thought I would nip in and speak because I've actually read a decent amount of The Hearts We Sold now. Where am I up to? I'm up to page 150, so seems like I know enough to be able to talk to you about it now. This is such a quick read. Like, I feel like I am absolutely flying through this. I've read 100 pages in like an hour, so yeah, it's a quick one. I am enjoying the pacing of it, and I'm actually enjoying the story. Like, it's not mind-blowing, it's not like 5-star material so far, but it's also not exactly what I was expecting. I know our main character sells her heart to make a deal with a demon, but like the result of that and like what I don't want to say because I don't want to spoil it, and I have just read the blurb and it doesn't say what that is in the blurb. But like the result of that is kind of surprising to me. It's not what I thought would happen. I don't know. But I'm enjoying it. It's fast paced. Our main character's like home life story is a bit confusing to me. It definitely is dropping hints and not being incredibly obvious. But at the same time, like, you can quite clearly work out what's happening. but I'm confused by her mum. But I mean, there's still a lot of it left, so maybe we'll learn a little bit more about that as we go, because we definitely are getting like more flashes into her home life that is exposing more of that. It's interesting. It's quick going, and I reckon I can probably finish it today. It's only like 380 pages or something like that. 381 pages, and I'm up to 150, so it's going pretty well. I reckon I can have it finished today, and that would be fantastic. And then I would be 2 books down, and it's only Wednesday. Wow. But we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it, because I say that now, and then I'll probably like go on Animal Crossing and waste the rest of my day. But no, I am going to go back outside and read in the sun. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm getting a bit pink. I have lathered some sun cream on me, but it's hot out there today. It's like 22 degrees or something stupid. Which I appreciate for a lot of people elsewhere in the world is cold. But here that's warm. That's like, yeah. 21 degrees, not 22. I was overshooting that just a little bit. But yeah, I'm enjoying myself. I'm getting a bit of a tan or a bit of a lobster moment and enjoying my read. So yeah, all is good. And I've got little space buns in. Jake said I looked like a space hopper. I was like, that's kind of the point. He was like, why would you want to look like a space hopper? It's like, they're literally called space buns. It's like, okay, you look like a space hopper. And that was that conversation that I felt like I needed to share. But yeah, I'm gonna nip back out into the sun and read some more. There's lots of really big fuzzy bumblebees around, and I love bumblebees. Like, I am a big fan of a bee. I have a bee tattooed on me. I don't know if I've ever shown that off on camera. I don't know. But yeah, there's my bumblebee. But I don't want them freaking buzzing around me whilst my necklace is now stuck in my hair. Yeah, I love bumblebees, but I don't really want them freaking buzzing around me whilst I'm trying to read out there. Because I know they don't, like, hurt you if you don't provoke them, but I just get worried that, like, what if I'm in its way and it's like, oi, move. But they're adorable, but also, like, please go away. Go and enjoy the blossom in the tree that just happens to be a bit too close, which is why they keep coming into the garden and buzzing around me. Anyway, enough of that. My battery is flashing, so I'm going to pop that on charge and go and read in the sunshine. Hello, I think it's Thursday. I think. It is Thursday. I didn't check in with you too much yesterday, but I was reading The Hearts We Sold and The Sun, and I did actually finish this yesterday. I think the last thing I said to you was about how I was a little bit confused about the main character's backstory, like Dee's family life, her parents, etc., and that we were getting more flashes into her home life and that sort of like backstory on her. That became way more clear, and I did not expect this book to be quite so triggering for me, but it was, so yeah, it made me feel things. Her home life is shit, but I won't go into too much of it because I don't want to spoil any of that, because it's not obvious. It is something that's kind of you're eased into discovering, but it hit me like a sack of bricks. So yeah, I think that's a sign of it being pretty well done though. Like, it was, in my opinion, incredibly believable and felt very real. So yeah. But I did finish it last night. I ended up giving it 4 stars overall. I did really enjoy this. I love the fact, I can't tell you what I love because that would be a spoiler, but I really liked how it ended. But I can't tell you how it ended because, spoiler, goddamn. But I did. I liked the direction the plot took. There were consequences for actions, I suppose, which is a good thing. Like, too often are there not consequences for actions. I knew it was going to be a bit romancy because I knew that that was sort of part of the plot, but I did like the balance between sort of the love interest and them getting to know each other and that relationship blooming and the whole working for a demon selling your heart thing with the monstrous creatures and stuff. Like, I think it was a very good balance. I did worry at a point that it was going to go too romancy and not enough demonic activity, but it didn't. It maintained a pretty good balance, in my opinion. Maybe there were a few bits that were a bit soppy, but overall the romance didn't put me off in this, which is a good thing, because normally if there's like too strong of a romance, it just makes me go, you ruined it. But I don't feel like it ruined it here. So yeah, I liked it. Yeah, it made me feel things, like, quite strongly, so I give it credit for that. But yeah, I gave it 4 stars overall. I don't think it's a book that's gonna like stick with me for a very long time, but there are definitely parts of this that I think I am always going to remember, and I do recommend it. I did enjoy it. I think the plot was very interesting. That's my final thoughts on that. I'm sorry I can't tell you more, but really I don't want to spoil it. Group of kids that sell their heart to a demon for a wish, I suppose. Like, most demons in this world accept like body parts in exchange for granting the human something, like a talent or money or, you know, whatever someone may want, and like they will exchange, say, an arm for it. The demon that our main character Dee encounters deals in hearts. It doesn't kill them though, it just means they're then these heartless beings. It kind of like freezes them in time. So they don't age, but they're still living and going about their day. Like, it's completely undetectable to other people. But then they have to they're attached to this demon, I suppose. But I don't want to say too much because I don't want to spoil it, but I did like it. So yeah, I'm gonna shut up about that now. As for my next read, oh, that was for Ancient Runes, by the way, the hearts we sold. Got my little post-it note to stick back on there. For my next read, I'm gonna go for Charms, which is the white cover, which I'm reading Ash Princess for. Hooray! I started reading this a while back, and I got about halfway, I want to say, like 200 pages in, and then something cropped up and I stopped, so I'm starting it fresh. I feel like I might be able to get through those first 200 pages pretty quickly because I'll be perhaps skimming it more than reading it, because it will jog my memory, I think. Like, there are certain parts that I do remember about this, but not enough to just carry on where I left off. Absolutely not. So yeah, I might get through those first 200 pages pretty quickly, we will see. But again, it is a glorious day, so I'm going to go and sit in the garden with this one. However, before I do that, I want to address the hair. So I had my space buns in yesterday, and I slept in them and have not taken them out, and I thought it would just be entertaining to see what they look like. So I thought I'd do it on camera, bloody hell. Just for, you know, some... Oh my good god. Jesus. Curly? Freaking hell. Oh man. Well, this is now my hair for today. Hello, happy Friday. It's Good Friday, Easter Friday, it's bank holiday, woo, although because I haven't been working it feels absolutely no different other than the fact that Jake's at home. I didn't really update you much yesterday, but I was reading Ash Princess. I didn't get as far as I thought I would, to be honest with you. I got up to page 142, so not terrible, but I really couldn't remember, like, anything. So I think I actually read it more than skimmed it like I thought I would. There were certain things that I remembered, but definitely certain things I didn't. So yeah, 142 yesterday. I would love to finish it today, but I don't know, I might finish it tomorrow. We'll see, but yeah. I'm still enjoying it. It's definitely very tropey. I seem to remember thinking that when I started last time. Like, it's very a story you've heard 1,000 times before about a princess who needs to like regain her rightful place, and there is rebellion and like an uprising within, you know, a different court, etc. It's very tropey like that, and there's definitely going to be a bit of a love triangle. But I'm having fun with it, so not mad about that. Like, I'm still enjoying myself while I'm reading it, but definitely a bit tropey. So yeah, there's that. I will continue reading that today. I have just had a delivery come through from Amazon, and I haven't ordered anything, so let's see where this has come from. Let's have a peek. A gift note from Danielle. Thank you so much for your posts, as they've been keeping me going during this crazy time from the dancing bookworm. Thank you so much, Danielle. Ah, I'm grateful that they're doing something for you and I'm not just shitposting for the sake of it. Like, we'll make it, it's all fine. And Danielle has sent me City of Brass, no word of a lie. Was this on my wish list? No word of a lie, yesterday, last night, must have been about 11 o'clock. I thought, oh, is City of Brass on my wish list? And went and looked and it wasn't on my wish list. And then thought, maybe I should buy that. And then went browsing and like couldn't find the paperback like from Amazon. It was all from third-party sellers. So I didn't buy it. And now it's here. Danielle, thank you so much. It's like you read my mind of what I really wanted to get my hands on. I'm so excited for this. Thank you. I think the third book in this trilogy comes out pretty soon, which is why it was like a bit higher on my radar and I wanted to get my mitts on it. But yeah, I'm really excited about this. Thank you so much, Danielle. Again, you really, like, no one ever has to send me anything, but it is so appreciated. You guys are so generous and I'm really excited about this. So thank you so much, Danielle. Yay! But as for now, I'm gonna go and carry on reading Ash Princess. I will try and check in with you a little bit later on. It's really difficult to vlog outside. I can't see. It's too sunny. Squint, squint. It is of course it is. Saturday today, and it's absolutely gorgeous outside again. I really shouldn't vlog outside because I cannot actually see what I'm doing. It's way too sunny. But G is hosting another magical all-nighter today for the owls. So that starts at 2 o'clock. So I'm gonna allow myself until 2 o'clock to play Animal Crossing, because on Animal Crossing the fishing tourney is on today. So I'm gonna do as much of that as I can until 2 o'clock, and then actually try and do the magical all-nighter, which is from 2 today until 2 tomorrow, because I didn't do it properly last weekend because WrestleMania was on, so kind of missed that. So I'm gonna try and do it today. I'm gonna sit outside in the sunshine, top up the tan, which I realise it looks like I don't have because I'm just glowing white. But yeah, gonna sit out here, play Animal Crossing until 2 o'clock, and then read in the sunshine. Hooray! It is 6 o'clock on Saturday now. I did some reading out in the sunshine earlier today. I'm now up to page 316 of Ash Princess, and I am getting bored. Like, I'm not captivated enough to be like constantly reading. I'm not having too much fun with it right now. I'm feeling a bit blur. Like, I was at page like 260, I want to say. And at that point I was like, I'm gonna keep pushing and keep reading. I will finish it today. And I have pushed until now at, I've forgotten what I said, 316 even. And I'm just really bored and don't want to push myself anymore. But I'm not going to DNF it. Like, I don't hate it enough to DNF it. And like, I am interested in the plot. Like, I want to know what happens. But like, I just feel like it's dragging its feet a bit. And I could do with it not dragging its feet a bit. So I'm just a bit like, eh. And I'm wondering whether I should read something else and come back to this maybe tomorrow or next week and like gradually plod through those last bits and just read something else so that I don't feel quite so bored, because I just keep getting distracted. Like, I'm picking up my phone and just scrolling through the same things that I've scrolled through the whole time I've been procrastinating this, because I'm yeah, I don't know what to do. I should probably read something else. Maybe I should read like a graphic novel or a comic or something to break it up a bit. I do have Misfit City Volume 2 on my Owls TBR, so I could read that, but that's an e-copy. Or I could read an e-copy of the next volume of Giant Days, because that was kind of interchangeable on my TBR. So I could do that to kind of like bump me up a little bit, like a little bit of productivity to refresh my brain before going into this again. I might do that. But yeah, right now I'm struggling with this. It's very tropey, but I knew it was, but I was still interested anyway. And like, I can kind of see where it's going. I don't know. I'm gonna, I don't know, make some choices and report back to you when I've made them, because I don't know what they are right now. Hello, it's a bit later now than the last time we spoke. It's 5 to 9 actually, and I decided to read some Giant Days. So I have read volume 9 of Giant Days now. It was such a welcome break and I was so happy reading it. I read it on Scribd because they have like all the individual issues on Scribd, which is great, so I didn't have to actually buy the Kindle version of it, and I enjoyed it. I really like Giant Days. It's always nice for like a refreshing slice of life fun break. It's about the 3 girls at university and just their life and the antics that they get up to. In volume 9 they're moving on from the end of their second year of university, trying to find new accommodation, and of course there's all sorts of antics as well. It was just really fun and I gave it 4 stars, and it crosses off Muggle Studies for me, which is a book with a contemporary point of view or contemporary setting. From a Muggle's point of view, yeah. So that's Muggle Studies checked off as well. Hooray! So that's, what, 4 down now, I think? And I am still, you know, I'm close to finishing this. I will definitely finish it in this vlog. But this one is definitely taking me longer than I would hope for it to. So, yeah. I'm still not quite in the mood to dive into it just yet, so I'm actually going to play some Spyro, because I downloaded Spyro last night and I'm just fancying playing Spyro, so I'm going to do that for a bit. And then I will dive back into Ash Princess a little bit later on. Hello, it is Sunday morning. I have less than 100 pages left of this book, and I said I was going to finish it in this vlog. Today is my last chance, but it's less than 100 pages, so it shouldn't take me too long. So I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to sit here and do it. Today is like the first day this week that it's not quite hot enough to go and sit outside and read. So here I am. I don't actually read in the library very often anymore. I'm always on the sofa, but I fancied it. So yeah, I'm going to try and get in the zone and finish this book. So I did it. I finished Ash Princess by Laura Sebastian. I've also painted my nails because I was bored. But yeah, I've done it. I have run it through Corpile, and I'm really sorry to say, I thought it would come out at a 3, but I ran it through Corpile and it's come out at a 2. It is my first 2-star book of the year. And I do obviously have the next 2 books in the series up here. I will read them eventually, I think. It was interesting. I'm definitely intrigued to see where it's going to go, but I just think it dragged its feet a lot. And like now, at the end of this, it's got to a point where like conflict is definitely here. So maybe it would be better in the sequels. But I gave it a 5 for characters. They were okay. I gave it a 5 for atmosphere. It was okay. There was nothing special about the atmosphere to me. I gave it a 6 for writing because the writing was fine. I don't have anything terrible to say about the writing of it. Like, the dialogue wasn't cringy, it wasn't like too descriptive or not descriptive enough. Like, atmosphere could have been better. The plot, I gave it a 4 because I was bored. Intrigue, I gave it a 4 because I was bored. Logic, gave it a 4 because there was a lot of illogical things. And enjoyment, I gave it a 4 because I was bored. And that came out at a 4.57, which is a 2-star. Which is a high 2-star, but still came out at a 2-star. But yeah, happy to say that Charms is done. I can pop this back on my trolley. It's over. Yeah, it was very tropey. I feel like it felt like it should have been written a long time ago. Like, it's very tropey. A story you've heard many times before about a young girl who is a princess who needs to rightfully reclaim her kingdom. You know, there's a love triangle. Does she love one of the enemies, maybe? Does she love the guy that's helping her? Maybe. You know what? It actually reminds me a fair bit of Snow Like Ashes, but I think I like Snow Like Ashes a bit better than this. But like, princess needs to reclaim her kingdom. There is a love triangle between the guy that she's with that is helping her reclaim the kingdom and the guy who's on the enemy's side but like isn't as bad as the enemy but is still technically on the wrong side of things, you know what I mean? And like freeing her people and her people being like forced into slavery and she needs to free them from that and blah blah blah. It reminded me very much of that. So yeah, very tropey, very much something we've seen before. I didn't feel very connected to anybody. None of the characters really have stuck with me, but I definitely feel like a character we're introduced to at the end has some interesting potential, which is clearly where the next books will go. So yeah, there's that. I'm glad to be done with it, and I don't know what I'm going to pick up next, to be honest. I might try and get through some of Crescent City, because I'm definitely not going to finish anything that I start today, so just try and plod through a little bit more of Crescent City, I think, will be my plan, which I have the dust jacket here, but the book itself is actually downstairs. So yeah, I think I'm like 240 something pages into this one, so I'm a decent bit into it already. I'll just try and plod through a little bit more of that. But yeah, that's that. I'm pretty happy with how this week's gone. What have I read? 3 books? Or 2 books and a comic? Or did I read Rat Queens this week as well? I can't bloody remember. Oh no, I read Rat Queens this week too. Awesome. So 2 books and 2 comics read this week actually, and then I'm going to try and read some more of this, so it's a few more pages. This week has been a successful reading week, and this is a vlog I can definitely call a reading vlog, and it's only now 2 o'clock, so the all-nighter is now finishing, so I have the rest of the day to read plenty of Crescent City, or play Animal Crossing. We will see, but you know, the day's not over, so the vlog's not over, so I will check in with you at some point later on. Hello, I have played a lot of Animal Crossing today and read about 20 pages, which is not great. So, well, not read 20 pages because I did finish Ash Princess this morning, didn't I? But I've read like 20 pages of Crescent City, which isn't great. So I'm gonna do a face mask and go and sit and read. Would be the plan, wouldn't it? So yeah, I'm gonna do exactly that right now. Hello, it is now like midnight on Sunday night. I should have closed this vlog off before midnight, but here we are. My face is looking particularly red after that face mask, but I assure you it feels very soft. And it's not irritated or anything. I think it's just where I was like scrubbing at it. Yeah, I'm gonna close off this vlog. Where did I get to in Crescent City? I got to page 294, so not bad. I'm doing okay, really. Obviously I was already a little bit into it, but I read some and I finished Ash Princess this morning. So this week, reading-wise, I'm gonna call it a massive success. I think I finished Rat Queens for potions. I finished The Hearts We Sold for Ancient Runes. I finished Giant Days for Muggle Studies. And I finished Ash Princess for Charms. And I've read some of Crescent City for Transfiguration. So I'm going to call this week a massive reading success. Which is silly for me, like, I'd never have a successful reading week. So, we will treasure this vlog as the vlog in which I read. Which is surprisingly not very often for someone who claims to do reading vlogs. But yeah, I am gonna sign off now because it's late and I'm gonna go to bed. Oh wait, don't leave just yet. Because I didn't mention in this vlog that I'm hosting Raidathon on Saturday. So I'm going to insert this here before you leave, just to let you know that I'm hosting Raidathon on Saturday the 18th. It's just going to be a 24-hour readathon, but Raidathon, because how could I not play my name into that? It just works too well. So Saturday the 18th, so midnight, so Friday nights midnight through to Saturday nights midnight, so the whole of Saturday the 18th of April, 24-hour readathon. There is no theme, there are no prompts, it is just 24 hours of dedicated reading. I always try to participate in these 24-hour readathon things and then fail somehow because like something always comes up, like it doesn't quite align with my schedule or whatever. So this Saturday, Readathon, I'm going to try and do like the full 24 hours a week thing, but please join in if you want to, if you fancy it. Like, you don't have to stay awake for the whole 24 hours, but it is just that Saturday of dedicated reading time for the Readathon, hosted by me. I'm going to use it to get more of my owls done. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know about that. I'm talking about it more on Twitter if you're on Twitter. So yeah, I hope you can join me for that. That would be pretty fun. Who doesn't want more reading time? Awesome, I will let you carry on now. Thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. I hope it's given you some escapism from the world, etc. Just to watch me do whatever random shit I do. So yeah, thank you very much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.